I get asked to recommend music roughly 4 times a week, so I thought I would make everyone's lives a little bit easier and just tell you 12 of my favourite albums of all time. Back to Black by Amy Winehouse is kind of the music of my childhood. There were 2 main albums that my parents played when I was younger, and they're both on this list, and this is one of them. Her music is so heartbreaking and gorgeous and genuine, and she is one of my favourite artists ever. I Like It When You Sleep by the 1975 is one of the most interesting albums I've heard in quite a long time. I feel like each song tackles a very complex emotion. None of them are hugely simplistic, and I think that the band as a whole is a lot more clever than people give them credit for. Brothers by the Black Keys is just a really cool album, and for some reason I get so excited whenever someone else is a Black Keys fan. I'm not sure why, but I have this really, really deep love of them, and I had the pleasure of seeing them live a couple of years ago. They were amazing. Because the Internet by Childish Gambino was never not going to be on this list. I love Donald Glover so much. He is one of my favourite people, and I think he's immensely talented. Childish Gambino was kind of the first rap that I ever listened to, and now I'm a fan of tons of other artists that are similar, so I thank him for opening up that genre for me, I guess. Wasting Light by the Foo Fighters is bittersweet for me because the reason I discovered it was my very, very first boyfriend loved that band, so whenever I listen to them I do have a bit of nostalgia and these hazy memories of being 14, which is probably most of the reason why I love them so much. Dear by Keaton Henson is the album that I go to when I need to cry, because those songs are just heartbreaking. Each and every one is heartbreaking in a different way. I think he has a really unique voice that can carry so much emotion, and I really love that because it feels like he's speaking directly to you, in my opinion. Royal Blood is one of those bands that I listen to when I have shit to do but I don't want to do it. You know, when you need to move and get off your butt and feel like a badass. This is the band that I go to give me that, and again, I had the pleasure of seeing them live a couple of years ago and they were amazing. X Infinity by Watsky is probably the newest album on this list in terms of how recently I heard it, and it came to me at a time when I really needed some silly, stupid, fun songs to listen to get me to smile, because as soon as I heard that album, a bunch of shit started happening, so I feel like it came at a time when I really needed it. Glitterbug by the Wombats is another album that brings me so much joy. They are such a lively and energetic band. The Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust is the second childhood album that I mentioned earlier. My parents are the biggest David Bowie fans I have ever met, and it has definitely rubbed off on me. I think that he did amazing things while he was around, and I was really, really sad when he passed away earlier this year, like really, really sad. And the final album on this list is also my ultimate feel-good, everything's gonna be fine album, and it is Dangerous Woman by Ariana Grande. People can shit on pop music all they want, people can say that it's crap all they want. That is the album that I go to when I want to be able to just dance or sing or just feel happy and positive, because that is what that music is. It's designed for you to enjoy it, so why wouldn't you? I hope that you recognised at least one of these albums, and I hope that you didn't recognise at least one of them and maybe go on to try and listen to one of them. That would be really cool. If you want to let me know what you think of any of them, feel free to hit me up on Twitter or Snapchat or Tumblr or anything, and I really want to know if you guys like these albums too, because I love talking about music. It's such a cool thing. Thank you very much for watching, kids. We're getting to the end of Vedin now. Oh, God. It's been tough, but I'm very, very proud. Okay, alright. I'll see you tomorrow.